All right, guys, we are starting a new week of Foundations today. We are moving into Unit 15. We are going to see an old friend from our last unit dropping in today and this week, and some new friends. This old friend is going to be making another sound to go along with all of his other friends for this week. We're going to take a look at our large sound cards. We're going to introduce all of our vowel teams that we're going to be working with. We're going to take a look at the keywords, talk a little bit about them, mark them up, and then we're going to do some spelling options and rules. All right, so we're going to be introducing OU, OO, UE, and EW vowel teams today. So let's go ahead and start. Here is our first card. This is our friend from last week. We have OU, trout, ow. And our new one for this week is OU, soup, ooh. So this week we're going to be working with the ooh sound. Right? Our next one is OO, school, ooh. UE, blue, ooh. EW, shoe, ooh. All right, I'm going to go back up, and this time I want for you to echo after me. Right? OU, trout, ow. OU, soup, ooh. OO, school, ooh. UE, blue, ooh. EW, shoe, ooh. All right, so these are all of the ways to make the oo sound. There are 4 different ways. We have OU, OO, UE, and EW. That gives us a lot of spelling options, so we got to talk a little bit about some of the rules that are going to help us decide when we need to choose an EW or a UE, when do we need to choose an OO or an OU. Okay, but first, let's take a look at our keywords. So our first one was soup. What letters are making the oo sound in soup? Right, it's the OU, our vowel team. This word has 1 syllable, our OU, and this word is making the oo sound. OU can also make the ow sound. So we have to decide when we're reading a word what sound it is that that OU is going to be making. This would not make sense if we tried the ow sound like in trout, soup. It's not a word, but soup is. Take a look at our next one. Our next word is school. What's making the oo sound in the word school? Excellent. That O again. This is a 1 syllable word, 1 vowel team, 1 vowel sound, and that vowel sound is oo made by O. All right, our next word is blue. What's making the oo sound in the word blue? UE, you got it. So our vowel team UE makes the oo sound like in blue. If you notice on the cards, or if you remember from our vowel team poster, these vowel teams also make other sounds, but right now we're just focusing on the oo sounds. And our last one is the word chew. What is making the oo sound in the word chew? EW, excellent. 1 syllable word, 1 scoop. Fantastic. So we have our 4 ways to make the oo sound. O, O, U, U, E, and EW. So let's talk a little bit about some of the rules that go along with that. So this word that I'm trying to make here is the word stew. Now, if I want to make the word stew, there's a couple different options, right? I mean, I have OO, I have OU, I have EW, and I have UE, I believe. I didn't say that one. So with all of those options, that's 4 different options. But here's something to help you out a little bit. Most of the time, when the oo sound is at the end of the word, the end of the syllable, you're going to have it be an EW or a UE. Now, sometimes we can have OO like boo or goo, but it's not typical, right? Typically, your ending sound is either going to be, for the oo sound, is going to be EW or UE. So what I have here is 2 options for us. This is stew with a UE, and this is stew with an EW. Which one do you think is the correct spelling option for stew? Which one looks familiar to you? Which one looks like it would be right? Okay. If you said S-T-E-W, you are correct. Okay. The E-W is what's making the oo sound at the end of stew. Even though it rhymes with blue, B-L-U-E, does not mean that it's going to be the U-E vowel team. So you, as the writer and the speller, have to decide. And by writing it out, sometimes that's the best way to do it. Write out S-T-U-E, S-T-E-W, and choose the spelling option that you think works best. All right, so then for this one, this is our middle sound. You are not going to find a UE as your middle sound. And you are most likely not going to find an EW. If you remember with OW, that was at the end of a word. And with AW, which we will eventually get to, that's also at the end of a word. So that leaves us with two options. We have OO or we have OU. And this word that we're trying to make with the oo sound is booth. All right, so here's our two options. Is it booth like this, or is it booth like this? Which of these is the correct way to spell booth? Both OU and OO make the oo sound, but which one is the one that we want to make this word correct? If you said B-O-O-T-H, you are correct, right? The OU is not going to make the oo sound here. So to help you with spelling words with the oo sound, if you remember that OO and OU are typically the ones you'll find in the middle of a word for the oo sound. And EW and UE, you're typically going to find at the end of a word to make the oo sound. So I'm going to link a quick little FUNdations page next to this video. We're going to do trick words tomorrow to introduce our trick words for this week. And we will continue to do some more work with our oo sound.